Hello and welcome to ESPN Cricinfo Dailies. I'm Jason Dacey with the top cricket news this Friday. First up, Jofra Archer will miss England's tour of Sri Lanka and the IPL due to a stress fracture in his elbow. Bangladesh reached their maiden Under-19 World Cup final thanks to a century by Mahmudul Hasan Joy, and the PCB opens doors for Pakistan's cricketers to play in 4 T20 leagues, including the PSL. Jofra Archer will miss England's tour of Sri Lanka and this year's IPL after scans revealed a stress fracture in his elbow. Archer was troubled by problems with his right elbow during the recent Test tour of South Africa, which England won 3-1. He missed the second and third tests as a result and was then ruled out of the fourth on match day morning when he suffered a recurrence of pain in the area while bowling during the warm-up. He was withdrawn from the T20 squad due to play 3 fixtures in South Africa next week and returned to England for scans, which the ECB said had confirmed that Archer suffered a low-grade stress fracture. As a result of the injury, he's been ruled out of England's Test tour of Sri Lanka and the Indian Premier League 2020 season, the ECB added in a statement. In an upbeat post on Twitter, Archer vowed to return to action soon. Bangladesh reached their first ever ICC Under-19 World Cup final thanks to Mahmudul Hasan Joy to chase down 212 with 6 wickets in hand and nearly 6 overs to spare after the bowlers restricted New Zealand to 211 for 8 at Potchefstroom. Joy had a best score of 38 not out in his last 8 innings, and the early departure of Bangladesh's openers didn't make things any easier for him. He still anchored the chase by striking 13 fours in his 127-ball innings and was assisted by number 4, Tawhid Hridoy, who made a brisk 47-ball 40, and number 5, Shahadat Hossain, who stayed unbeaten on 40. Captain Akbar Ali scored the winning runs with a drive past mid-on. In a major change to the existing policy governing participation in T20 and other leagues across the world, Pakistan's cricketers will now be allowed to play 4 leagues, including the PSL, in a year. Permission to play in other leagues is contingent on a number of factors, including taking part in the National One Day Cup and the T20 Cup. The earlier policy, which was introduced in 2018, had restricted player participation in several leagues, but the PCB has undertaken a review of the policy for the first time. The PCB took the Board of Governors into confidence to approve the new NOC guidelines for all national and domestic cricketers, in a move that is likely to prove beneficial to players who had otherwise suffered major financial blows in the last 2 years due to the inconsistency of the policy for featuring in foreign leagues.